how to make your Google Meet summaries go directly into an attendance folder. So if you're like me and you're submerged by emails, but the attendance part is important for records and maybe you may or may not need those emails later, it's useful to have them go automatically into a folder that's being kept aside for later reference as needed. So what you want to do is open your folder tab on the left of your email. For most of you, it's probably already open. If you have folders, you know how that works. You're going to want to scroll down all the way to the very bottom until you find the word New Folder. So click on the word New Folder in blue on the side, and it's going to open a text box, and there you can just come up with a name that you want for that folder you're going to create. I chose attendance, trying to keep it obvious. And you just type that in there. As soon as you type the word, it's going to go into the list of your folders. Note that your folders are listed alphabetically. So that folder will pop in immediately into place in the list based on which letter it starts with. So I have attendance, so it was on the top of the list under letter A. So the next thing you're going to do is find an email of the type that you are trying to organize. So in your inbox or clutter folder, you probably receive those emails automatically at the end of each meeting. They are generated from meetings-noreply.com. So find one of those. And then once you find one, you're going to look at the taskbar that's right above your emails and look for the dialog box under Move To. So that click on Move To, and it's going to give you this option. The dialog box that will open, you're going to see some of your folders. You're going to go all the way to the bottom where it says Move All Messages From. So click on Move All Messages From, and the following dialog box will open to give you the option to move all the messages of that type. And note that it's giving you the type of emails that you selected. So move all the messages from meetings-no-reply@google.com from wherever they normally go, which might be your inbox or your clutter folder. So I want to move them from my inbox to the folder that I created, which is attendance. So you're going to select here the folder that you named as attendance. The important part, it's going to move also future messages. So every time you receive a message from meetings-no-reply@google.com, it's going to automatically now put them into the attendance folder that you created. So you're not even going to have to worry about sorting them out, but you can find them there later on if you need them. So you're going to click OK. And now any message you receive from that email address, which is your Google meetings, is going to show directly into that attendance folder that you created. And notice that they've come up in the form of an Excel spreadsheet, and you can click on it and open the Excel spreadsheet and see what happened that day. So then you have this interesting spreadsheet that gives you a couple of things: who attended, how long they were in the Google Meet, what time they joined, and what time they exited. The default, it organizes the information based on who arrived first, usually it's me, and who arrived last. Here is where I can find my little tardy students. But if you want to check attendance, you can organize them alphabetically by clicking on Sort and Filter. Sort from and it's going to organize your whole thing alphabetically. Unfortunately, it's by first names, just like the Google Meet. One thing, so make sure you check that Expand the Selection is selected, so the whole chart will reorganize at the same time. And there you go, you have your chart now organized alphabetically. One thing I like to look at personally is the duration column. Whoever didn't stay very long, it usually means that either they left the meeting early or they arrived late. So that allows me to identify little problem students or have data on that. But those are good folders to have. I mean, I keep them. I don't delete them. This way, if there's any discrepancy, students have a question or the parents have a question, I can always refer back to that as evidence and documentation. So I hope that helped, and you can email me if you have any questions.